Most importantly, I want to know, did you kill that spider from your Instagram story?
Two Faces for Radio.
Yeah, dude, it's totally fucking dead. I stomped on it. It was it was huge, and it scared the fuck out of me. I was laying on the ground, and yeah, no, it was bad.
Oh, hell
but
no.
We're good.
Where are you at now?
I'm upstairs in my room.
No, I mean state.
Away from the spiders.
Oh, I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina.
All right, good. So make sure I don't go there, which is sad because I got family there, but I stay away from the fucking spiders.
Yeah, no, they're everywhere.
All right, well, sick. Well, welcome. We run a Two Faces Radio podcast here with WZPL in Indianapolis, and I actually heard your song. I think it was like a week before you released it. It was on TikTok. You're like, my manager doesn't want me to release it. We're gonna go ahead and do it early, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And I sent it to my boss. I was like, it sounds like a good song. I'd look out for it. And 2 days later, I think he got an email about it. I was like, told you it's coming.
Fire.
But it's catchy. It's really catchy. I saw you just got your
appreciate
first radio airplay too a few days ago from a local radio station.
Yeah, from the local radio station. It was really good. It was nice hearing out on a local station. My manager told me, he's like, tell them that you grew up listening to the station. I'm like, I didn't even grow up in Raleigh. I don't know why you want me to tell them that I grew up listening to this radio station. But no, it was super cool. It's always nice hearing it on the radio. We had a bunch of love on Sirius XM a while ago, but just hearing on a local radio station is so much cooler.
That's awesome.
What's life like for you now? So the song's out. Obviously, quite a few things have changed. Your music's getting played on the radio. Like, what changed? Like in your day-to-day life, has anything like insanely changed?
Oh, not really. I wake up and I, eat breakfast and do the same old shit that I've been doing for the past 8 months. But it's mainly because I'm the type of guy I like to live below my means. And I'm kind of just like scraping by. Like I haven't signed a record like a record deal or anything like that. Like I haven't made any money from any of the music that I released so far because like we're just waiting on the streaming money, and we're not worried about the labels or anything. So we're working on publishing and shit, but right now it's really just the same thing. I just get more streams.
That was my next question. Like, have you bought anything ridiculous yet, or have you like had your mind like, okay, this is what I'm buying. When that check comes in, I am going straight to this store and getting this. Like,
I'm moving out to LA once the check comes.
There you go.
That check, and I'm putting it into my studio business that I've been running for the past 8 months or so.
We were going to talk
Studio
about that.
business.
One Media, yeah. How's that going?
Yeah, it's going really well. We started it around the same time I started releasing my music, which was this past December, and it's just been steadily growing. My music and everything has been helping business and everything, but it's steady, just day-to-day stuff. I got engineers that work in the studio, so I just manage and answer questions and stuff. My roommate actually does most of the booking and managing and stuff. I just I've been traveling and stuff a lot recently.
That's awesome. Does that help your music a lot? The studio?
Yeah, no, it definitely helps my music. It helped, push start it. I was able to get my music sounding how I want it to sound and start creating, the original sound that everybody hears now. But no, it definitely helps me as an artist grow, just seeing all the other artists working and stuff like that, and just, seeing the process and helping build out, a business on the side of building myself as a business.
That's awesome. What dare I ask the inspiration behind Bad Day?
Yeah, it's not. It's a lot of people think it's like targeted at a certain person, like my ex-girlfriend or somebody, but it was really an idea that came up in the studio when I was working with my friend Remy and Jesse and my friend Doc. And Remy, on the way up to the studio that day, like he had like some altercation with this lady in the elevator, and it really rubbed him the wrong way. So that's really what the idea of the song like came about, was this weird altercation that Remy had in the elevator coming up.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah,
that's funny. What was the altercation?
He was trying to like, you go to the studio, you have to ask the doorman to like buzz you up. So he was like got in the elevator, and like the thing wasn't working, so he had to go out of the elevator and tell the doorman to buzz him up and then go back in. And the lady was mad because she was like, I'm trying to get upstairs, like I'm trying to get in the elevator, and he's like, I'm just trying to get upstairs too, like can you wait?
On the same boat here.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
I hope you go broke and your iPhone breaks.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's awesome. Are you having any music video plans for Bad Day at all?
Yeah, we filmed a music video out in LA not too long ago. We're just working on like how the release schedule is with just we're still trying to figure out what we want to do, if we want to like do a remix of the song or like what our next steps are, but we just want to time everything right. So we're probably going to roll it out within, the next week or so.
So I
that's
saw with your
awesome.
last music video, you were like, I don't know what the hell to do with my hands. Like, Talladega Nights type of thing. Like,
Yeah.
did
Yeah,
you
I
figure
didn't.
that out? Like, is it kind of
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
awkwardness
No.
kind of subsided?
Yeah. As you record, as you get in front of the camera and stuff, you get more comfortable. But I still I don't I have no idea what to do with my hand.
Well,
I got
good
no
thing
idea.
we all keep them
Yeah.
down here. It's not just
Yeah.
us here.
Stay on my lap.
Awesome. And then for TikTok, there's a lot of, I see you doing a lot. You have like a shit ton of ideas all based around the song. The most recent one, which I think every person our age can relate to, yelling at a bottle of alcohol after a hangover. Where are you getting all these ideas from? Because you have literally tens of.
So it's the
100.
same. It's the same template. It's just about fitting it with whatever, like with different words. Like it started out with like my head up against like my girlfriend's head, and then I did it with my cat, and then I did it with
Saw
the
that.
bottle of liquor. So it's just like it's the same template. It's just about I'm really just trying to get people on the trend, just get people doing the same thing, and have people recreate the video.
That's
When
really
did you
cool.
when did you turn 21 years old?
This past April.
Oh, so I guess not really recently. This whole COVID thing has totally messed up my perception of time. Do you have like any
agreed.
crazy drinking stories since then though?
Well, I mean, I did start drinking before I was 21.
There you
I was
go.
when I was young.
No.
I started drinking when I was a junior in high school, and it didn't last very long. Like I would like a lot of the good drinking stories I really don't remember. But
Well, that makes it a good
That's how you
story.
know they're good. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But I mean, there were times where like I was just like up all night, was on the toilet, and or just laying on the bathroom floor, just trying to collect myself. But honestly, I suck at remembering those stories because, like I said, I just forgot all of them.
Jackson said it a couple times on the podcast, but there was one morning he woke up with a katana in his bed, like a
Oh,
full-on
damn.
I
sword.
seriously have no clue. It was a katana with a shit ton of beer cans through it. And I did one, that's not like that alone. I'm like, okay, cool. I get why I would want to make a kebab, but how in the world did I get a katana? Like where? And I'm asking my friend, like, do you know where a katana came? They're like, I have no fucking clue where a katana came from. I'm like, how does no one know where a katana came
Yeah,
from?
you got to know a guy with a katana.
Yeah, you think so?
I don't think
know
they
that.
sell those at Walmart anymore.
Yeah.
So what's next for you, Justus? You just kind of riding out this song right now?
Yeah, we're riding it out right now, really just trying to just like kind of gauge the audience and see what people are want. Obviously, people are wanting new music and stuff, but like we don't want to cut the legs off of this release quite yet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So, like we're just gonna ride it out and see what happens. Probably with the holidays coming up and all the Christmas music and stuff, like views on songs and shit tends to die down around the time. So we'll probably kick off the new year with like an EP or something. But until then, I'll probably drop like a single or two or something.
Yeah, why not?
But we're
We
just taking
talk
it
with a
easy.
lot of artists, right? And a lot of them don't really have the plan completely set down. So I want to know, you have this thing completely planned out. Like I can probably count on one hand. I'm sure Jackson can say this too. We can probably count on one hand the amount of people that have like their whole career figured out. So like when you look out 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
I see myself doing 5 times better than I am now, but it's just like having a larger platform. My platform grows five times more than it is now.
Yeah.
Like selling my own shows, touring, doing the whole 9 yards. Not living in
Obviously.
a duplex anymore.
Obviously, you got focus in both your studio and your music, which is a little bit more. Or is there one that you kind of tend to gravitate more towards?
Oh yeah, I mean my platform on TikTok and just like my platform in general is like much larger than the studio. The studio is mainly just like local artists and local people that want to record music or start recording music. It's really just like the entry level beginner people that want to get like a quality sounding mix, quality sounding vocals, but they don't really have all the tools to do it. So we kind of provide an affordable alternative.
And you just want to kind of help them with that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
There you go,
Good for
Jackson.
you.
If you ever want to make a song,
I know who to go to. I got it.
Exactly.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today, Justus. It was awesome to have you. I'm very excited about your music
Yeah,
as
thank
well.
you for having me.
Yeah, I see. I've been kind of like watching it as well, just seeing like how well it do. So I'm not posting a ton about it quite yet, but I want to, especially when this podcast drops. And I see all my friends slowly doing it without like me like introducing it to them, for example. I'm like, this is nice. This is
There
cool.
you go.